Yes, sir.
right, is because I have two co-hosts that really ain't shit.
I
If you think
mean,
about it, you know what I'm
we
saying?
knew that when we start. I mean, you knew we weren't shit when you started this podcast.
I know. So now that I've gotten you out of the way, I want to talk about Aaron and Mary Claire a little bit.
Let's start with Aaron.
Okay. Okay. So okay, bro. Aaron's our boy. You feel me? Love him to death.
I do love him.
But for anybody that follows Aaron on Twitter,
Yeah.
to me, he just says some like outrageous shit for the public to just
Let
consume.
Let me get on Twitter. I want to just
Can we please see what's
some of
going
these
on?
tweets that he says. I can't.
And
How can you
I
just
want to break down a couple of these tweets. Let's analyze these tweets, bro.
let's analyze them. Let's
Okay.
go. I'm
So
ready.
I got one right here. Okay.
Okay.
Um.
I'm pulling up his page now. Tweet with replies.
So
'Cause
somebody had said, if someone could step on my back, I'd be grateful. Okay, no problem. And then Aaron's reply was, as long as you'll step on my neck after. What the fuck does that mean?
Now, okay, let's start here. If Aaron stepped on anybody back,
It's a wrap. You're dead.
they're dead.
At that point, you're dead.
Straight off the rip. I mean, so I don't
Could
even
you
know.
imagine his big ass body stepping on somebody's back, boy?
No.
I would actually run away from that request. Like if I put that request out there and I saw him reply, I'm gonna just go and delete my shit at that point.
I mean, straight up. Straight up. Step on his neck after?
What does that like? Yeah, what does that mean to you? To Joshua Vince? Hey, you're the journalist. Go ahead and break that down.
Step on his neck. I mean, God, I don't
That's a
even,
really weird. That's a really weird request. Like
that's not like that's kind of like when you be like on Pornhub and you click on the wrong tab and then you find yourself in a very dark place. That's where Aaron. That's where Aaron lives. He lives.
Is that a like a death wish?
I don't
Like,
know.
do you want your neck broken?
I mean, it sounds kind of like kinky. You know, he's into that stuff, like chain.
I don't know. If I'm being
Oh,
honest,
you didn't know
I have
that?
no idea. I have no idea.
I thought that was something that was like openly known. My bad. My bad if I told too much. But yeah, he's into the whips and the candles and
Oh wow.
yeah.
If anybody out there knows what it means to request to get your neck stepped on, please leave a comment, hit us up on Instagram or Twitter, because I have no fucking clue. I was Googling shit.
Yeah.
I was going on the internet trying to see if I could
Did you go to
find anything.
urbandictionary.com? Did
I
you go to
did. Urban Dictionary had nothing.
Okay.
Pornhub had nothing. So I didn't know where else to go.
I think if you if you get on Pornhub and you type in Aaron Dixon in the username, you will find yourself in a very dark satanic place, and that's where he resides.
Maybe not, because this next one seems kind of solid, right? So
Okay.
there's a tweet from somebody that says, I show the same amount of skin as the next woman. It hits different when she's 6'5" with the legs of a brick house. I know it. Just say you ain't used to it and move along. And then Aaron replies, I ain't used to it, but I want to be. Break
Ooh.
that down for us, JV.
Hey, he's shooting a shot. That's that Steph Curry with the shot, boy. Like he's shooting a shot there. I mean, I'm telling you, Aaron tweets are so out there. Like I might have to mute him because I might be accidentally scared to like. You ever been at work and somebody look over your shoulder and you be on Twitter
and then they turn that shit off real quick or something like that?
Right, you be trying to log out and
you don't want them to see what you're seeing and shit at work.
So I'm a little nervous. I mean, like his tweets are like out there.
Is that creepy? Or do you think he played that one well?
I mean, he played it well. I mean, that's what the thing is. Aaron is like a smooth creepster.
Smooth operator.
Oh. He's so smooth with it though. But I love it. Aaron confidence is out of this world. It's so much that he be texting us that we can't even talk about right now.
Right.
Because we wouldn't want to do that. But let's just say Aaron is a wild boy. He is a wild boy.
Like he doesn't give a fuck anymore.
No,
and that he'll just say whatever's on his fucking brain. But like I look at some of the shit he says or like would post GIF wise, and I'm just like, my boy, maybe pull back a little bit, right? So this one person on Twitter said, I love men in eyeliner. So what does Aaron do? Post a GIF of a man putting on some eyeliner.
Don't make me
some eyeliner.
Bro, he be thirsty.
So what's your thoughts on thirst tweeting?
It's 2020. You never know what may work and what may not. So if I'm Aaron, I'm just shooting my shots. And that's exactly what he's doing. So I don't think nothing is wrong with it because it seems like the people that he be quote tweeting and following and stuff like that, they're into that kind of stuff. So it's
Think
not like
so?
he's just, I think so.
You
He
don't seem
hasn't
too
posted.
confident.
I mean, it's not like he's getting blocked, is he?
I don't know. If I was them, I'd block the fuck out of this man.
I'm just saying, it's not like I've ever seen somebody reply and be like, block, creeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever said that before. So, you know,
No, I commend him. It's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? And he's just shooting a shot. Respect. Some of it is just out of control.
yeah.
And I commend him for having the balls to even just say something.
I mean, he's the male version of Mary Claire if Mary Claire was as wild as she is in person online.
Wait, one more time?
He is the male version of Mary Claire
Okay.
if Mary Claire was as wild as she is in person online.
Could you imagine a combination of that personality online and that personality in person?
I mean,
It's too fucking much.
You know what? I think we should try to put Mary Claire and Aaron together. How you doing? You know, I could see
They kind of fit perfectly.
Yeah, that's what I don't know why you never put this together.
I didn't think about it.
I mean, because I could see Mary Claire being drunk, topless at Applebee's, and Aaron like, oh
Stepping
yeah,
on her back
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
at Applebee's.
At Applebee's, and she's at the Cracker Barrel. I mean, I can see it all happening.
She's on the table, shaking that ass for a 2 for $20.
I'll pay for that. Go ahead, put it on. What's that website everybody be on? OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. She's got one set up already, so we'll just fucking go to her fucking OnlyFans page and run that.
Might as well. I mean,
Yeah.
look, she be talking about she working all the time. We know where she really working at.
So, kind of back to thirst tweeting though, right? So you and Aaron are kind of the opposite, right? Yeah. So where he thirst tweets, you probably only talk to women online about like work.
What? I don't talk to people online about anything.
Yes, you do. I follow you on Twitter. You talk to women when it's when you talk to women, it's about work only, right? So my question for you is, if it's 2020, right? Our boy Aaron's out here shooting his shot, right? Why isn't the great JV doing the same thing?
Okay, first of all, I'm a public figure, so I'm not going to be shooting my shot out there. Let's start there. Second of all, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Wendy Williams. You know, I don't even think I want a girlfriend right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm just trying to be a better JV. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my body together.
No, you're not. Please don't tell that lie.
Yes, I am. If you look at my Amazon basket, you'll see I bought a brand new jump rope. So why are you trying to hate on me?
You haven't started yet, but for 2021, you're going to start that
process. No, I said a brand new, which means my other one broke today.
It doesn't mean shit. It means that you just bought a new fucking jump rope because you wanted a jump rope.
What did you buy me? Nothing. Anyway, back to focus. Okay. So for me, I'm gonna tell you, I do want a girlfriend one day. I'm thinking like I could see myself like with a fellow reporter, you know what I'm saying? Nice black woman. She in the news. I'm doing the sports, like, you know, that little power couple. You know, I'm at, you know, a station. She at another station. We just doing our thing.
Okay.
But right now I'm getting me together. And then I'm trying to, I talk with my son about this a lot. Like, how would he feel about potentially having a stepmother? You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm dating, I want to date with a purpose. You know, I'm 30 now.
Right.
I don't just
31. Come on now.
Oh yeah. Whew.
Yeah, we just turned 31.
Man. I still tell people I'm 27, so that's not even the point. Point that I'm making is like, you know, when I'm a date with a purpose, I'm not just out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not sliding anybody's DMs.
I'm not sliding in people's DMs. I'm not on Bumble, Fumble.
But see, here's where you don't make sense though, right? Because you said you're a public figure. Okay, no problem. So then why don't you slide in private to the DMs?
Because
and post the same type of shit Aaron posts.
You know, people screenshot. You think okay. So you think I can hit up a girl that work at CBS and be like, "What's good, girl? I want you to step on my neck while I step on your back." You think I'm trying to get me too? Hell no. I'm never, bro. No. You think I'm trying to get canceled? I'll prefer not. I may introduce myself. Hello, I'm Joshua. How you doing? Sports reporter here in Memphis covering the Grizzlies. What's your name? Oh, my name is whoever. Okay, cool. But I'm not finna slide at nobody DM talking about let me eat you from the back and stuff that Aaron be saying. Like, that's just outrageous. I don't even know
Oh
how that
shit.
works. I don't even know how that works.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I would love to know the success rate
yeah.
of thirst tweeting from anybody out that's even listening, right? If you've met your significant other via thirst tweeting, let us know.
Let us know if I ever, and to all the women out there, if I ever write you and say, "Can I drink your bath water?" That's the problem. Report me, block me, call me up. No, but Aaron, it works for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's his thing. He'd be like, "Ooh, girl, I drink your bath water like gravy on mashed potatoes," and I just be
Like, bro, what?
like, it sounds diabetic to me. But hey, listen, that's
I'm
your thing.
also, why would you be out here drinking bathwater? That's fucking filthy.
I mean, who does that other
Aaron.
than
Right.
a girl would take a picture of her toes and Aaron to be like, "Oh, I suck your toes," and I'll just be like,
It's
that's
gonna be a
just,
no for me, dog.
it's a no for me. I mean, but for some people, but everybody, different folks, different strokes. Maybe that work for people.
Facts.
Do you
So
drink bath water? I mean, put us on game. Tell us about being successful. You all married and shit. Tell us. Do you be drinking bath water?
I would never in my fucking life, bro. I'll just kill myself at that point. That's
You
disgusting.
know, see,
'Cause I couldn't walk around this planet knowing that that was a thing.
you need to spice up your marriage. Then drink your bath water.
Well, after this episode, I'll hit him Aaron, see what he thinks,
Yeah.
see how his success rate is going. But again, I'm good. You're the one who needs to ask his advice. I'm
No, I don't
I'm
want his
solid,
advice.
right?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't
So
want his advice.
you had sorry, just kind of piggyback on what you said before, right? I want to go
Yeah.
back to you talking to your son
Yeah.
about having a stepmom. So what was his answer?
He was just like, yeah, daddy, that'd be cool. Like, I know who my mommy is, but it'd be cool to have another mommy. And then he has a woman that is like her best friend or something like that, that's like his godmother. So he already has two moms, he says. So he said, hey, three times a charm. So,
What?
he's cool with it. Yeah, I mean, because like with kids, keep in mind, like, he hasn't asked me that yet, but he's getting to that age where he's going to start asking questions like, why you and mom not together? Why
Right.
you don't live with, that kind of thing. And it's like, I'm just an open book with my son. Like, I just let him know, like, no, me and your mother not together, but, we on the same team when it comes to making sure you good. And it's like, that's the good thing about parenting. I may not agree with everything that she does, and she may not agree with everything that I, do. But at the same time, if we can come together and be like, all right, cool, we on the same page for our kid, that's what's important. And I think a
Facts.
lot of people lose that when they have kids out of wedlock. It's like, oh, it's all about me and it's all about us. And I think we did that a lot when we were younger. But now at 31, like, we don't, well, she
27.
makes out, yeah, 27. Yeah, now at 25, I don't even do that. Like in my younger days when I was 16, 21, we did that. We get on Facebook and talk about each other and
Bro,
drag
you
each other.
used to go ham, bro. It was so fucking reckless.
It was. And so, but now it's kind of like when she even tried to start arguing, I'm like, ma'am, I'm not even going to walk down the street with you. The question is yes or no, and that's it.
So you've gotten to
So,
the point where you guys are cordial,
very much so.
but she
Very
still
much.
tries to start shit with you from time to time.
I feel like sometimes she'll ask me questions that she already know the answer to. Like, I'll give you an example. She had hit
I
me
hate
up
that shit.
and she was like, so I spent $200 on Christmas gifts. No. She was like, I spent all this money on Christmas gifts. When you gonna send me some money for his Christmas presents? And I was just like, never. I'm gonna go on Amazon with my son, and we'll buy our own Christmas gifts. I don't. This isn't a group project, like
And she assumed.
And she already knew the damn answer. I'm like Wendy Williams, how you doing?
I'm
She
about to say
already
she
knew
should
that.
know you
She
well
should
enough to
know.
know that you don't have no damn money.
Well, don't do that. But just to know, in my opinion, there's no reason for us to go halvesies on Christmas gifts because that's not our relationship.
Right.
I want us to be on the same page when it comes to, oh, it's the coronavirus. Should our son go to school online or in person?
Mm-hmm.
He's getting ready to go off to grade school or middle school. Should he go to private school? Like, that's where I want us to be on the same page. Whether or not you buy him something for Christmas or what you buying him for Christmas. I don't care either one way or the other. I already know. All I got to do is say, here you go, son. Go on Amazon, pick out some things you want. But it can't cost more than $200. And hell, he'll be done. He'll be done shopping and like that.
He's good.
I mean, my son is almost 10 now, so he can tell me, hey, daddy, I want this, or hey, daddy, I don't want that. That's not a.
You sure a part of you is not doing that out of spite to her?
Yeah, because there's no reason for me to be
Yeah, it is
spiteful.
out of spite, or no, it's not out of spite.
No, it's not out of spite. I'm saying it's no reason for me to be spiteful because, again, even though we had our, crazy, situation many years ago when he first came into this world, my thought process was always, let's be on the same page when it comes to raising our child. And I give you a great example. Like my son loved hip hops and he loved making beats. And so one day he said that, his gamer name on whatever website was going to be something gangster. And so we,
Bro, what? At
you,
nine
and,
years old?
and 9 years old, right? And so we killed that, right from the jump, like, and as parents, we did that. That's where I want us to be teammates on. But whether or not you go out and spend $300 at Target, that's your prerogative. Because when he lose all the shit anyway, you just gonna be looking crazy. So that's your prerogative. Me, I want to make sure he got some clothes. I want to make sure he got some socks. I'm tired of every, well, okay, let me not get too personal. Okay, I want to make sure he got some socks and clothes and stuff like that. And then, whatever little toys he want, cool. But, when I pick him up, I don't want to hear about, oh, he needs some socks. This is like I told her, every time I go to Target, I'm not going to be buying socks every time I go to Target. So I make sure he got socks and stuff like that. And, he gets some toys, and cool. But if she want to buy him a MacBook Pro, that's her. I'm not buying him a MacBook Pro. Not at 9. That's me.
I respect that, and there's a lot of parents out there who probably agree with your sentiment. I'd be curious to hear from the parents who are in JV situation, right? Is your situation very similar to his? So to kind of transition a little bit, right? Because Mary Claire just texted me, and she just reminded me of how much like I don't want to be her.
Do anybody want to be her?
I
mean,
don't.
she has the worst luck ever, and I won't even get personal, but she knows, like, every time she
Well,
texts
not even the worst luck. Her lifestyle is fucking insane. Just based on the shit we know on the episodes.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. She's done a lot. She's done probably more in her lifetime than me, you, and Aaron and our parents and our siblings have done combined.
Well, look, Aaron is trying to compete with that now. You see some of those expectations. It got to the point where I started praying for Aaron. And, I don't waste my prayers on people. I sat there and I was like, okay, God, now, I normally pray for me and me only, and maybe a couple of people. But I was like, Aaron needs your guidance. And
So does Mary Claire.
He was like, well, who is Aaron? And I was like, okay, well, look, if Jesus don't know, then hey.
Bro. Mary Claire is so all over the place, bro. She felt the need to like make up a hurricane so she didn't have to record an episode. Do you remember that stupid shit?
That was the funniest day ever. Okay.
Can you tell that story real quick?
The backstory was hilarious. So one day we were getting ready to record, and there was like a legit hurricane that like hit parts of Louisiana, and its remnants was heading straight towards Memphis. There was all these tornado warnings, and my cable went out. And so, if you got Xfinity, when your cable go out, everything goes out. And so Mary Claire started giving us a weather forecast in the text message. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be free tonight. And JV, you might want to watch the weather too. I heard the hurricane is coming your way. And I'm just sitting here like, ma'am, I think I went to school for meteorology. If anybody know what the weather is. I knew the weather before it came. Like, what are you talking about? And so she started telling us about how crazy the hurricane was at her store and how people were coming in and crying and all of this, that, and the other. And so I was like, that's interesting, because when I was watching the Weather Channel, this hurricane was nowhere near Houston. And so I went to weatherchannel.com. weatherchannel.com and clicked on Houston and saw that the forecast for Houston all day was like sunny and 91. And I was just like, I don't know. Maybe the hurricane specifically hit her. See, that's the thing we don't know. Maybe the Doppler radar didn't pick up the hurricane.
It just hit her apartment specifically.
Exactly. So you got the whole Houston, the whole Harris County, but it just hit her and her only, and then it went on up to Memphis.
That's a very strong possibility.
That's what happened. I think we're going to hear about this. It's a series on the Weather Channel called Storm Chasers. We're going to hear about this in like 5 years. They're going to talk about the isolated hurricane that hit Mary Claire, and I'm gonna be here for it.
Who's more of a hot ass mess right now, Mary Claire or Aaron?
Mary Claire, but Aaron is on a downward spiral. It's like I feel terrible because these are supposed to be our friends, Shaun. So I just want to let you know, if our friendship with Aaron ends today, it's because of you. Let me tell Aaron.
It's
Aaron, I
my
want to
fault.
know. Yep. Aaron, I told Shaun, I said, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. He just was so adamant. Oh, yeah, we just go dog shit, dog Aaron. And here we are. Aaron life is like a downward spiral. It's just like, you ever just saw somebody just spinning out of control? That's Aaron. I'm just waiting for the alcohol and the drugs to start increasing. And then it'll just be, you know, that.
Oh my god.
He's spinning out of control, bro.
Bro,
He's spinning.
it's 2020. Fuck it. This year sucked.
No,
Let him live his
that's
best
not.
life, bro. Let him live his best life. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to drink bathwater, fine.
That's the problem. Do
He
you know
wants to wear
what's the problem?
eyeliner, fine, bro. Wear eyeliner. Some chick posted a picture of like her being like real like thick, just a thick picture of herself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And this man's replied was, "My life needs saving."
You know what? If that works, you gonna sit there and tell me to do that. Now imagine me sliding in somebody DMs that work at a TV station talking about some. My life needs saving. Human resources are gonna be like, come here, let's talk about it.
I swear to God, bro.
Bring the work laptop while you at it.
Because you did that shit. Because you did that shit from the work laptop for sure.
Exactly. They're gonna be like, yeah, come on, bring it, bring the gear that we just gave you to. Just drop it all off.
Man, so the moral of the story is, High Chicago, 2/4 of it are complete hot ass messes.
But you know what? That's what makes us whole.
Facts.
That's what makes us whole. Because you have to have a yin to the yang. You have to have a hot to the cold. You have to have a heaven to the hell. So you gotta have a hot mess. Well, I don't know what you are, Shaun, but I know my life is very good. All we know, your life could be a hot mess too. We don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I seem stable, so
Maybe so.
we'll see.
We should launch an investigation into that. That's what we should do. I think we should launch an investigation. Make sure your life is stable.
All right, run that shit, bro. You can't afford an investigator, so I don't know how you're gonna accomplish the shit.
See, you like to come in my finances, but I think you owe me $20. Let's not.
I'm not paying you out of principle.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
You don't know why I'm not paying you out of principle?
No. Don't act like that. Don't act like that. See, y'all want to know what? I'll be like Wendy Williams. I'm gonna get real personal with you. How you doing? See, don't get scared. Calm down. Listen, before Shaun made all this big money that he used to make, one time Shaun called me crying. They finna cut my lights off. I was like, bruh, just come through. I got you. Now he make big money. Now he want to act all funny with some funky $20. You know, you can have
that's because I loaned you $120, motherfucker, and it took you 7 years to pay me back.
I didn't know you really wanted the money back until you started.
What do you mean? It's a loan. You're borrowing.
I thought it was a gift.
You know what I'm saying? 7 years to pay back $120. You could have gave me a penny a day.
Was it 7 years?
And I'd have been straight. And I'd have been straight.
Was it 7 years?
It felt like it. It was like 2.
Okay.
It was out of control either fucking way.
Listen, I didn't know you wanted that money back until I was getting subtweeted on Facebook and talking about that's crazy how you can.
How you get subtweeted on Facebook?
You know what I mean? But she was all on Facebook like, that's crazy how you can owe people money and
still be like out here fucking traveling and shit. Yeah.
Right. And I was just like, okay. No, she didn't. She didn't do She was really on that with me.
So I take it back. 4/4 of High Chicago are hot ass messes.
What you mean?
All 4 of us.
Yeah, well, we know you're a hot mess. You can't breathe in that little ass shit.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the problem. Okay, so we all got issues, okay? Mm-hmm. Shaun has identity issues. He don't know who he is, what he is, or what size shirt to buy. That's his problem. Aaron is a downward spiral. Mary Claire is a hot mess. And I am the only normal one that's broke.
No, exactly. Broken, conflicted.
What do you mean broken? What am I conflicted about?
Everything.
Give me an example.
No, we're not gonna get that personal.
I was about to say, you bet not. If you say what I think you was going to say.
You could relax, bro. Relax.
I was going to pull out my knife and remove it.
But anyways, thank you guys for joining this random episode of Hot Chicago. As always, please like, share, subscribe, comment. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys dealing with our hot ass
Before we go,
messes. What's up?
something I just thought about. I think my issue, I slide in the wrong people DMs. I
You just
think
said you don't slide in anybody's DMs, so now you're
but
admitting you
no,
slide
no,
in
no, think
DMs.
about it. I do slide in people DMs, but I just slide in people DMs for business reasons.
That's not true.
What you, how's it not true?
I'm telling because I've seen some of the DMs you've sent. But anyways, JV, you got any final thoughts?
I just know Aaron and Mary Claire. They not gonna allow this to even air.
This will probably never see the light of day.
This will never see the light of day, but it was fun.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
It was a good time.
I feel like we should just FaceTime. I mean, we both got Apple products. We should just do this every night and just talk about our friends.
I think I'm down. What's up?
Before we go, I want to tell everybody this though. One thing I love about my brotherhoods with Aaron and Shaun is that we truly like come at each other's lives like this, but we love each other. Shaun can call me right now and say, I need you, bro, and I'll be there. And Aaron the same, and it's vice versa, three ways. But we really do, like, if you tell one of us a secret, all we're going to do is call the other person to be like, let me tell you.
Like, we're going to give you the real insight behind what we think.
Exactly. So I'm just telling you now, if Aaron tells me a secret, just know I'm going to call Shaun and be like, let me tell you this. That's what we do.
That's the beauty of friendships, man, and
friendship and
sisterhoods. You love each other for sure, and then you talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
To your face, behind your back, in the group chat.
On a podcast for millions to see.
Facts. Let's wrap this shit up before we get canceled.
We already been canceled. We got hear this.
Man, until next time, Chicago. Peace.